You got
What exactly do you do for a living?
so probably about so now remember I'm 16 years entrepreneurship. The last 8 years is full time.
Uh-huh.
I moved to Atlanta from Chicago 3 years ago. When I moved to Atlanta, I realized that doing because I was doing credit because I needed to want to have a fix.
Uh-huh.
And what I realized is that when I moved to Atlanta, I did some research. I was like,
Pound for pound, pound for pound, pound
it
for
seemed like
pound,
at that time I was
pound
doing this
for pound,
as an
pound
entrepreneur.
for
I
pound,
did the research and
pound
figured out
for
that
pound, pound
it
for
was
pound, pound for pound. Victory all in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Connect.
software. I had an opportunity. I created the software. So I created a software that allowed people to not have to actually do credit repair and get in trouble doing it, but they can use this software and let the software do it for them, but still get their bag, still make their money. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, how exactly is the software there to help you do what you need to do? Like, it ain't helping you pay your bill,
No,
but it's helping you clean off or wipe off whatever
exactly.
is on your shit.
So you got a bankruptcy, child support, eviction, student loans, any charge-off collections. You can literally use this software for $150 a month for however long it may take you, and it's going to clean it out for you. So you ain't got to do that. Like this is basically a software for dummies when we're talking about like improving and enhancing somebody's credit. You see what I'm saying? Like most people don't know what to do, and again, we feel like we run from what we don't know. So instead of you like trying to figure it out and saying, well, damn, I got a bankruptcy. I made a bad decision. I got late payments. I made a bad decision when I was a kid. You don't have to live with that because people got to understand. I could show a person $150,000, $200,000 in credit, so you can go ahead and start a business, grow a business, scale a business, or even bust a move and put some money in your pocket. Quick enough, you got to go get a $150,000 job, or how to save 150,000. But your credit got to be right in order to do that. You see what I'm saying?
So, using this AI tool, the government don't hit you like, hey, look, check this out. You can't use that AI tool. You fucking up the whole our program.
Yeah. Well, what I will say is this is really regulated. You know what I'm saying, by what's called the CFPB. They regulate and they govern everything that's credit compliance standard. Like they the big dogs of everything. Like they monitor and regulate the credit bureaus. But the credit bureaus put what's called a compliance standard in place in 1997 called Metro 2 compliance. And all of it basically states is that any account that's being listed on the consumer credit profile, if it don't meet 5 points, it can't be reported. And that's majority of everything. And the reason why most of the stuff that's on your credit report, my credit report, yours and his, that may be negative, is because the credit bureaus get paid to report information. So let's just say you went to, let's just say you went and got some furniture in your name. Cool, you paying it. But you move and you stop paying it off. So you throw the furniture in the trash. But you owe, let's just say that furniture company you was renting from $1,000 or you was paying it off. You didn't finish paying them off. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna pay the credit bureaus to pay them to report the negative items so that way hopefully you pay them. So then when you send in a letter to say, oh well yeah, I want to get this off my credit report, they ain't going to delete it because they making money off reporting it. You see what I'm saying?
Man, that shit sound crazy, but it
That
also
shit sound like a scam, don't it?
it sound like you scamming like a motherfucker. But if it's illegal and they ain't hit you, like it's nothing really you could do. Cause after you wipe it off, then what? Cause how you put these trade lines on to go do what you need
So
to do.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real with the people. Like, just because you get a debt removed, that don't mean that you still don't owe the debt.
Uh huh.
Like if me and you do a business agreement and I owe you $10,000 and I run up on you and you credit bureaus to report that I owe you 10,000. If I use my software to get it removed, I still owe you 10,000. You still looking for me, so I still owe the debt. So people got to understand what getting credit enhancement and repair means is that it just gives you a fresh new start. You still owe the debt. Now, if the creditor is going to come after you, that's a whole totally different story. Most of the time they don't because what people don't understand is if you watching this and you got some negative on your credit report, I'm not paying it off if it's charged off or it's a collection. Because what the original creditor did is they went and sold the debt to a collection agency.
Mm-hmm.
And then they filed it off as a loss when they filed their taxes.
Yeah.
So you don't owe nobody. But then they gonna call. So what happens is, let's say I owe you $10,000, and he a collection agency, and you say, look, I'll sell you this $10,000 worth of debt for $5,000 for half of the price. So he buy it. You file it as loss. The government gave you $10,000 back. You cool, but you made $5 off of him, so you up $5. Then he'll call me and say, look, you owe us $10,000, but I'll sell it right now for $7,500 because he bought it for $5.
Right.
So he'll come up for $2,500. Then we on the phone like, well, that's a deal. I need to take the deal. That ain't no fucking deal. You don't owe nobody nothing. Yeah, you wanna put something in your name, but they filed it as a loss. They charged it off. It's over with. It's a wrap. So then you need to just go use the software or pay somebody to repay your credit. But see, I changed the game when I created the software because now you ain't got to go pay you $1,000 or you $1,500 to repair my credit no more. It's over with. You can use this joint for $150 and get it done.
So what you said, once they put it on your credit, they basically already charged it.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Lightning Hands, and they will enjoy a power advantage. They'll be squaring up against The Machine. This fight will be in the light heavyweight division. Plenty of power, but lots of good movement in this division as well. And you can see they will have a speed advantage.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
First up, we have Lightning Hands from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title. Their last fight, they scored a spectacular win. Up against them, they'll be facing Machine from the United States of America. The last time we saw them in action, they suffered a very tough KO. Let's see how they respond here.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, Lightning Hands. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks trimmed with white, The Machine.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. And there's the bell to start the round. Missed him with that uppercut. They blocked that right hook. Scoring hook. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. No defense for that hook. That hook scores. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? A scoring hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Machine goes down. Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So he's back up again.
Making money. But again, this is just all ignorance. I'm cool with what I love what they saying in the chat because whatever they saying in the chat, I gotta answer for all that shit.
Yeah, I seen you in different publications. You feel me? Talking about your AI tools, and then I done seen you with Wallow. I seen you with a different. Yeah, I seen you with a different people. Around going crazy, man. So it ain't like it's no bullshit though. Mm-hmm. But it's a lot of people I be feeling like just not knowledgeable on the different things and different situations.
Yeah.
But it was one guy on here, and I asked him. You know what I mean? Since you be flipping chili, if I had 10,000 right now, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I needed to flip it, and I needed to go out. And, I wanted to invest my money. What's the first thing I should do? You feel me? He didn't have an answer for me. So what answer would you give me if I had 10 right now? How I'm going to flip my chili?
Right. Tell me how much you want to make. I'm gonna give you for sure 100% answer. How much you want to make? You want a 10x the bread? You want to make the 10 turn to 100?
I need the 10 to make. Let's make the 10 turn into 100.
All right, the 10 turn into 100. I'll say within 12 to 18 months. The very first thing you got to do is you got to take at least half of that, and you got to pay for somebody's time. What I mean by that is you got to pay somebody who is doing the thing that you want to do or making the money that you want to make, so that way they can give you the fast pass of life. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, think about it like this podcast right here. Bro, you know how many hours, how much time it took you to put this together, figure this out, the streaming, like how you was telling bro to do this, take that back, do all of that. That's a gift and that's a craft that you have acquired by putting your time, energy, and effort into that. So if somebody wanted to start a podcast and they had 10, the best thing that they could do is come and give you 5 and say, bro, I want to start a podcast. And then take the other 5 and put it into whatever they're trying to do. If they need to get the equipment, the mics, and all of that. You going to tell them exactly, okay, cool, run me my 5. I'm going to spend the next 30 days with you. We're going to do a call once a week. And then on them calls, I'm going to tell you which mics you need, which cameras you need, what you need to set up, what kind of screens you need. And then now, after them 30 days, and he done spent that 10 with you, 5 with you, 5 on the equipment, now he making a bag. But he didn't know how to do that at first. Because you're going to say, look, this is how you make your bread. Because I know you ain't doing this for free. I know you making money. You know what I'm saying?
Question. You just said, boom, if somebody wants to do that, give him 5.
Yep.
And then, I mean, you said 30 days?
No, I said to do that in 12 to 18 months. So turn it to 100.
Okay, now look, what if they want to do a podcast, but they don't got shit to talk about? And now they just got his people their money. They ain't got shit to talk about. Don't nobody want to hear what they got to say.
But see, he going to tell them that. That's why you got to get a coach. The coach going to give you the answer to everything. You got to think about it. Like LeBron, Michael Jordan, all these other people, they were very skilled and talented at what they did, but they all had a coach.
Got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
He's got to waste time. He's got to step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. Give just...
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to pace him, man. He's got to bluff him. And made it clear, if you're stepping in the ring with me, you need to understand you're in the ring with royalty. And I love that. I love that swagger. I love that cockiness. I see tonight.
So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight?
Are you okay?
And they're going to let him continue. So far, both of these fighters have had their moments. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Perfect counter. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? And yep, that's going to do it.
Time was of the essence, and it was a matter of time when this happened.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
Just like another, like TKO, it's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is...
If they say that what I'm saying or it sounds like a scam, then that means that shit, you saying college is a scam.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Because all I'm doing is
Because
giving
you paying,
information.
because you paying
It's the same
the
shit.
university to give you the game.
And every nigga in the comments will go get a degree in a minute. Or go to college or probably try to go to college.
And be in debt.
And be in debt like a motherfucker. And you want to learn from a nigga that's making 50, 60,000 driving a fucking Toyota. That's why you making 50, 60,000 driving a Toyota. You wouldn't learn from that nigga. You didn't learn from me. So when you ready to boss up, what the crazy part is, I wouldn't even charge you $100,000.
And you gonna go to business class. You gonna go to communications.
Come on, man.
You finna major in all of this. You gonna get out.
And work
And
at
then
Walmart.
you gonna go, you gonna go to Walmart. Or you gonna be sitting over here. You gonna be
Motherfucker have to
asking
go
me
with the
what's going on. Or
Come
you
on,
gonna
bro.
be an influencer. I'm like, damn, what's going on? Bitch, you supposed to be yeah, you supposed to be up. But you didn't give these people 60,000. So what's the difference?
But we've never called college a scam. Why not?
So yeah, I mean,
Like why?
college is a scam.
It is.
If
It's
you
the
go,
biggest scam.
but if you go take the wrong major, because we do need doctors, we do need lawyers. You do kind of got to study that a little bit. I feel like you can only learn that in med school. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, yeah, you giving these niggas your money. Who in college in the chat?
You know what I'm saying? And then
Get the game from my nigga right now. You can make 8 figures.
And then think about this. Like, shit, I don't even go to college. When we was a kid, 16, 17, they gave us $100,000 loan too.
Yeah.
And didn't even question it. And was like, oh yeah, nigga, you can get $100,000 for sure, nigga. Yeah. Our financial aid ain't coming here, nigga. Go ahead, take that, nigga. And then we get out of college with $150,000 in student loans. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
Can't pay it back. Can't pay our bills. We struggling.
Right out the gate.
Out the gate. But it ain't a nigga that never called college a scam ever. I ain't never heard a nigga say that. And the crazy part about it, I ain't never seen a nigga go to college and making millions right now. Somebody tell me where you seen it at?
Somebody go to college and make millions?
Yeah, who's ever went to college right now and like in your family that make millions because they went to college? Since we praise that shit, since that's what we should go and that's what we should do. Since that is the pathway, since it's if you don't go to school, if you don't graduate and you don't get a good job, you're a fucking loser. Since that's the path.
You got anybody in your family that went to college and make millions?
I don't got none.
Can't think of one? Well, nah, I'm bullshit. No, I'm just asking. Shaq, talk to me. Shaq, y'all talking? Talk to me, but he can see y'all. I would answer it too.
Here's what I say.
Yeah.
Bro, I would never go around like I couldn't.
Somebody said Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, I'll never go around and just have these conversations because it's, to be honest, it's too far fetched.
Lou said, what's the software? I don't mean to interrupt.
Yeah.
But I want to say something. We in California.
Yeah.
Once again, we're only taught Mexican and black to gangbang.
Yeah.
We're not taught to make money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a few gang members from each hood that crew get money. They go out of town.
Yeah.
They doing the bank scams. They hitting licks.
Yeah.
A few niggas flocking. It's a few niggas that's money niggas from every gang. 10, 12, 15 niggas max. It's a few, but most of us are broke. California is wide open because we don't know about credit.
we get money. I got homies that done left me, put up on me, got some weed, and left broke. And came back with 200,000 cash in a day. And they'll go 12 days with going crazy.
Yeah.
Cars, jewelry, wrecking shit, hotels,
Yeah.
catching cases, doing more shit, and blow through 200,000 in 10 days.
Yep.
California, the niggas that do get money, because the younger niggas is starting to get money. And the younger niggas cans got credit. But they blown through the money. We don't have no literacy. All we know is Crips and blood. Period.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm want to push this shit with you. Yeah. Like the man said, what's the software? Because if you load this software up, and I done personally paid thousands of dollars, and I got people that done paid thousands of dollars for credit and got fucked, got played.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you paying somebody for a service, it's not like a drug deal. You got a gun. I'll pay you for a service. Here you go. Or send the money and think you're going to do what you got to do. If you don't do it, now I can't find you. It ain't like you a nigga that's sitting on the block every day and I can pull up on you with a chopper and smoke you.
Yeah.
You play with my bread.
Yeah.
But what's the software? Because that's what they need to know.
Yeah.
Something they can load their shit up and claim their credit.
Yeah, the link on my Instagram, at Mr. Phenomenal Power. But I'm gonna do something special for everybody here too. I'm gonna give y'all a copy of my ebook that breaks down and explains the software to y'all. It's gonna have like y'all can just text in. I'm gonna give y'all this number. Y'all can text FIGG FIGG to 855-487-5117.
Hold on, we're gonna put it in.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Lightning Hands. And you can see who has the power advantage. They'll be squaring up against The Machine. This is the light heavyweight division where you get the best of both worlds. Heavyweight power, but good footwork and hand speed. And you can see here, they will enjoy a weight advantage.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
First up, we have Lightning Hands from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI national title. They won by TKO in their last fight. Up against them, they'll be facing Machine from the United States of America, coming off a very tough decision loss in their last fight.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, Lightning Hands. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks trimmed with white, The Machine.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Big hook to the body. That right hook won't score. Straight right just misses. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. And that hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight.
He believes he's in the right direction. He knows what he's going to do. So now you're going to see the growth of a fighter coming through. I think this fight tonight will tell us how good he's going to be.
And Machine goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I need... Come to me.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. We're hoping for an all.
And then credit unions, they member ran, so they don't have like shareholders where every quarter they trying to make a certain kind of money, so they gonna give you like a crazy dog ass interest rate. So you go in there and get a car, you like 23% interest rate. Like damn, they just trying to eat off of you. Where credit unions, they're gonna give you low interest rates and higher approvals. You see what I'm saying? And with low actual credit scores, they'll still give you some approvals too. So credit unions is the best thing that anybody, I don't care if you're black, white, whatever, but especially if you're somebody that's trying to figure it out and you trying to, you know what I'm saying, run a play to the point to where you're gonna get the best bang for your credit score, that's, you know, you go to a credit union. And because what they do is they pre-qualify you too. So instead of you going to Chase and getting your credit ran and they saying decline, or they say, oh, you get 5,000, you go to a credit union, they say, okay, cool, we're gonna pre-qualify you for 15,000. Do you want us to actually run your credit and
Slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Can't score with that jab. Punch, counter punch. Jab does not score. I'd like to see more jabs. This guy has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just a match made in heaven.
Nope, that jab not going to score. How about that time counter shot? That counter punch caught him clean. Back and forth they go. Missing with that right hook. Nice exchange here from both men. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Defense failed them. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. And there's the bell to start the round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch it. What a nightmare scenario! And down goes Machine. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Tom. What a shot.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
And he scores with the counter. Only catching air with that hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Always looking for that KO, and we could see it up. The Machine drops to the canvas. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gut.
They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around? And down goes Machine. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Not many people would have predicted.
On the sector of whole life, you got life insurance policies called IULs, Universal Index Life Policies, where it has life insurance portion in it, but it also has what's called a cash value portion in it. And that cash value portion on it is based upon S&P 500, where you're going to have money that's going to grow based upon the market, and then you can borrow against that money. So it's like a kind of like a stock account, so to speak. So you can borrow against that money, go get you some real estate, like he said. Then once the real estate is cash flowing some money, then you pay it back. But then you borrow money from yourself with interest. So that's kind of how like the insurance company gets you. The other sad part about it that they don't tell you is that if you was to die, let's just say you had a $100,000 life insurance policy. Let's say that cash value had $50,000 in it. If you was to die, your family will be expecting $150,000, right? But you're not gonna get that because the life insurance company is automatically the beneficiary of the cash value portion. Your family just only gonna get that 100, which is still cool because you'd rather have some insurance rather than none. But again, we gotta educate ourselves to understand what the fuck is going on. But then also, like Walker Flocka said, if I take money, what the part that he didn't say is if I take this portion out of the life insurance piece and I don't pay it back and I actually happen to die, then now that $50,000 that I borrowed from the cash value comes from the face value amount in the policy. So now again, my family was expecting $150,000. I borrowed 50, so now they still expecting 100, but I didn't pay the 50 back. So now all they get is 50.
And you don't have to pay it back? Are they looking for you to pay it back? You have to pay it back.
But if I happen to have a premature death, is what we would call it, before I paid the money back, that's coming from the face value amount of my policy. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what if you go out and get $1 million policy? Like, what do you do as a person with $1 million policy with kids and a family? You know what I'm saying? What's the first thing you're supposed to do?
With $1 million policy?
Yeah, with $1 million policy. Because I was told when you go get $1 million policy, you go get like a living trust, and then with the living trust, then you set up. You don't give your kids the money, you know, in whole when you die. You set it up so where they can get paid.
You want me to keep it real with you?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm just gonna just give it to them straight. How the fuck we gonna get a trust and we don't trust ourselves? How the fuck I'm gonna get a trust? I don't even know how a trust works. That trust shit and that waka flocka conversation stuff is just cool internet shit. Like, we gotta become educated. How am I gonna go get a trust? I barely even really understand how this life insurance works. I'm over here talking about credit. They don't even understand how credit works. Like, we gotta get the fundamentals down before you go get a trust. Like let's make sure that we got everything understood first. If you're gonna go get a life insurance policy, have that in place for like 6 months. Understand what you got first before you go do anything else. So my take on it is, get educated on life insurance before you get it. Once you get it, understand how it works and your benefit, just in case of something that happens to you, so that way you know what's going on. But most people can't afford $1 million IUL policy. It's too expensive.
Is a trust better than having a will?
I would say, and again, I'm giving information. I ain't no expert on none of this. I got a little understanding of how it works. But when it comes to a trust and a will, I don't really know the ramifications of either, to say one is better than the other. But I would probably, if I had to choose one, I would probably go with a trust, because I have a little bit of control and say so in a trust, where I can say, okay, look, you're going to do this, you're going to do that at this age and at that age, and I'm going to disperse money and funds at each age accordingly based upon how I want things to go. I think for me, I think that a will, when I look at it, I think more so like maybe long-term family traditions being able to be carried out, because a will could say, look, if everybody in the family does not go to college, then y'all can't do this. So then now what it does is, everybody in the family say, well, damn, grandpa said if we don't do this, we can't do this or get that. So then now it forces people to go to college, or whatever Pop said in the will, his will shall be done. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I think that each one has its part, and I think that you have to understand, you have to educate yourself in each one before you just say, well, I want to trust, or I want a will. And I think that there's just some cool shit that we heard on the internet, and we're not really sure how that stuff works. But I think that you should educate yourself first, sit down with, somebody who's legal attorney or something like that, somebody that's a financial planner, and, put that stuff in place with somebody who knows what they're doing. Get your financial coach first before you just say, well, this is what you should do. Because I don't want to be on here saying this is what you should do, and then somebody in here say, I'm going to go do it, and then they don't do who said do it. No, I don't do what I said. Go get somebody that's, that can really help you out and walk you through that.
All right, so since we your homies, right?
Talk to me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. First up, we have Lightning Hands, and they will have a power advantage here, and they'll be facing the Myth. This is the light heavyweight division, and they do have a weight advantage here.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
First up, we have Lightning Hands from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title. The last time we saw them in action, they impressed everyone with that big KO victory.
This bout.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about. And there's the bell to start the round. Caution is being thrown to the wind. straight right, just and down goes the miss. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
This fighter continues to show how much heart he's got, but the corner may have to intervene here.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corners, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Here is the champ, defending the title yet again. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back.
Stumbling around on Bambi legs. No, we don't see. So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
He threw the hook, didn't land. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Unfortunately, we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
These two fighters are made for one another. They're feeling great after dominating their opponent in their last fight, winning by knockout to retain the national championship. That hook doesn't score. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. It's all offense all the time.
Very close match.
And the myth has been knocked down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
He's back up, but the corner has to take some responsibility here and maybe stop this fight.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes up close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? And the myth goes down to the canvas. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
That's lights out right there.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. So he beats the count and will continue. What bravery being shown here.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot. But then look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is gonna be we just saw.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hunch on that. He's got a block.
They both want the knockout. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. All hands on deck. Here witnessing an upset in the making. And the myth has been knocked down. How about that impact? Let's see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.
Go to message, type Oh shit.
Watch your head.
Oh, y'all niggas really text in and shit. Let me see. Hey, text this shit. Let me see, homie. I need 100 niggas to text this nigga right now, homie.
Right there. Watch, look.
Somebody said that shit ain't working.
69.
855
Okay, 487 5117.
5117.
17. Yep. They gonna get that text
And
box.
then type in the message type FIG.
FIGG. Yep.
FIGG.
They gonna get it.
Somebody said that nigga bullshit. I ain't get it.
Y'all
I'm
niggas
finna start this motherfucker over. Nah, I ain't get my shit, homie. 855
Nah,
487
they gonna get it. They gonna get it.
5117, homie. Oh, my dumb ass, I did it wrong. Hold on.
Oh man.
No, hold on.
You did it wrong.
Type in FIGG, right?
Yeah, all one word. Yep. Just together. Yep.
Niggas. Oh, I got a text back.
You got a text. They probably doing it wrong then. They probably texting it wrong. What the text say?
Actually.
Oh, yeah, you do, nigga. See? Hold on. Watch. Let me see if it works. Let me see if it works. Let me see if it works, bro.
You put the one in front of it.
Let me see if it. Oh, no. See? I text it. I put the wrong number. So 855
Yeah, 855
No wonder why motherfuckers
487
487. Yep. 5117.
5117.
Yeah, they texting in though. It's going right here on my end.
Hold on. Let me see.
Niggas getting the messages back, man.
Put it in my phone, man.
Yeah, I got you.
Hold on. See? Old niggas is slow. That's what it is. I'm finna get this chili, homie. You trying to get this chili?
It even tells you about the getting your corporation, setting up buying an old company. See, we'll go set up a new company for $300 to $500. Fuck that. You buy an old shelf company that's 3 to 5 years old. There's some other moving parts with that, but you get that history with that 750 FICO score. You don't do nothing in your personal nothing. Everything is you're a personal guarantor to this company, corporation. Instead of them giving you $10,000 credit
My
cards,
phone ain't fucking with
$20,000
you.
credit cards, they gonna get you 50,000, 60,000.
My phone not fucking
They
with
gonna,
your ass.
y'all go get that message because I tested it, so it's gonna come through. It may take a little while. If a lot of niggas texting that shit, it may take a little while, but it's gonna come.
I texted, man. So we got some super chats here, man. Shout out to y'all all sending super chats. What is that nigga name?
They paying the top.
The demigod? What that nigga say? You can go to a credit union for free for this. Now my mama, you not finna go walk in nowhere and no bank, no credit union. They not finna give you no game. Bitch, do you want to open a bank account? Do you want a credit card? All right, man, get the fuck up out of here. Niggas don't get that be paid that much to even be talking to you like that, nigga.
They said get a game with for
Are
free,
you
huh?
scheduled to be in here? That's one. Do you have an appointment, sir? Nigga, fuck up out of here, nigga. They be on your head, nigga. The SS man, don't text that number, man. He all BS addiction. The demigod, you can go to a credit union. Oh yeah, the demigod again.